Hey there, welcome back. So this week's practice is going to be a short 15 to 20 minute practice, and it's going to be restorative. So if you're feeling tired, if it's at the end of your day and you're just needing something to slow down and rest and restore your body and your mind, this is a perfect practice for you. So you will need a bolster if you have a bolster. If you don't, you can use a rolled up blanket or a rolled up towel or some cushions, and you'll need a couple of blocks. All right, so get those things set up and we'll meet on the mat. All right, so what you'll need first is your bolster or your cushion or rolled up blanket or towel going across your mat, and then you're going to place one of your blocks behind it for your head. And then once you've set up your props, you're going to come down and lay on your back. I'm going to move this a little further back here. Lay on your back so that the roll or the bolster is across your upper back. And then the block should be right there for your head. Now you're going to open your arms out to a T position. Turning the palms of your hands up. The shoulders should be releasing down towards the mat over the top of the blanket roll or the bolster, rather than being on top of the bolster. Then relax your legs, relax your arms, and close your eyes. And let the props support you and create just a gentle opening in your upper back. Observe the natural flow of your breath. And feel any places of tension in your body starting to let go and release. As you relax, keeping your mind very focused within your body. The mind will tend to want to wander away. Right? It wants to go somewhere else, it gets distracted, we start thinking about other things. So it's important to know in the yoga practice that in order to really restore the body and mind, it's about practicing to keep the mind steady. So let's take another minute here together, and as you breathe, keep your mind anchored on the breath. If you notice your mind starts to become distracted, just bring it back and focus on the breath again. Releasing and relaxing the weight of your body. Now start to slowly bend your knees and place your feet flat. And begin to roll over to your right side gently. And then use your hand, one hand or both hands, to lift yourself up so you can remove your bolster and your block away from your mat. And then you'll come back down to lay on your back again. Bending the knees, placing the feet flat on your mat here. And then you're going to walk your feet out as wide as the mat. So you can kind of feel the edges of the mat with the outer edges of the feet, and then just bring your arms out to the side. So we'll take this kind of windshield wiper movement with the legs and the hips. And just gently let the knees go all the way to one side. And then all the way to the other side. And just find your own rhythm here. What's nice with this is it also starts to feel like a little bit of a massage in the sacrum area and the outer hips. I'm just doing one more to each side. And then bring your feet flat on the mat again, bringing the feet in a little closer together. Now let's take figure 4 here, where we cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And then pick up your left foot and just gently hold the back of your left thigh or the front of the shin, if that's a possibility. And begin to draw the legs in, just being very gentle. There's nothing too big, just gentle and soft. Let the breath naturally deepen. And as you draw the legs in, gently press the sit bones back down towards the mat. And then release the left foot and uncross your right leg. Switch sides, cross the left leg, left ankle on top of the right. Pick up your right foot and grab the back of your right thigh or the front of the shin, either way. And begin gently drawing the legs in towards your chest. As you draw the legs in gently, press the sit bones down. Giving lots of attention to your breath. And then release your foot. And then hug both knees gently into your chest here. You can hold one hand on each knee or each shin. And the same thing here, as you draw your legs in, try to keep pressing the sit bones down. It's a little bit different than letting the sit bones lift up off the mat. Press them back down towards the mat as you draw your knees into your chest, and then you can start to do a little circular movement of your knees, circling around your sacrum, a little massage, and then you can go back the other way. So making the quality of this practice very gentle and easeful. Now we'll bring the feet down and pick up the hips and move the hips to the right, and just let your legs gently drop to the left. Easy twist here. Open your right arm out and look towards your right fingertips. soft, easy breath. And then lift up your knees. Move your hips to the left. Take the legs over to the right. Open your left arm to the left, easy twist. And then gently pick up your legs, and now you'll roll to your right side and come to your hands and knees. So now on your hands and knees, just a few slow rounds of cat-cow, moving with the breath. Just gently moving your spine, both directions. And then go back to a child's pose. Take your knees wide, touch your big toes together, and then stretch the arms gently forward as you rest your forehead down. Keep the arms and the hands soft here. Just let the elbows rest. And breathe into your diaphragm. Breathe into your belly. So you feel the belly expand with each breath. Then slowly come up. We'll do one downward facing dog. Just to stretch out the legs. You can pedal out your feet gently. And then press the top of the thighs back, lengthening through your spine. Lifting the armpits up away from your mat as you soften your chest back towards your thighs. One more breath. And then slowly come back down again, resting in child's pose. Relax the hands, relax the elbows, relax the head. Breathe into your belly. Now start to walk the hands softly back. All right, so we're going to take our bolster again, or your cushions, or your rolled blanket. And then we've got 2 blocks on each side here of the mat. We're going to sit down in front of the bolster, or whatever you're using. And you might even take an extra blanket here, the back of the bolster, just to support your head a little bit more. Now pull the bolster in close towards your sacrum and bring the soles of your feet together. The blocks are there to rest your knees on, so let your knees, your thighs rest gently on the blocks as you lay down onto your back. Pull the blanket in close so that it's under your head but not under your shoulders, and then release your arms to the sides with the palms turned up. Close your eyes, and you can always use something here to cover your eyes. If you have an eye pillow or even a little towel or even a t-shirt, something that might feel very relaxing to cover your eyes. Now feel the gentle opening in the hips without it being too forceful. Feeling the support of the blocks underneath your legs. So you can fully surrender the weight of your body. And feel the shoulders soft. And again here, as you create this gentle opening in the front of the body, bring your attention to your belly and begin to take some soft breaths into the belly. Expanding the diaphragm. Visualizing in your mind's eye your belly gently rising and falling with each breath. Just a few more moments here, relaxing, letting go. Now softly draw your knees back together. Place the feet flat. Straighten your legs down onto your mat and stretch your arms overhead. And take a nice deep stretch all the way from your feet up through your fingertips. And then bring the arms back down. Bend your knees again, roll onto the right side. And you'll need now your one block here, so you can take the other props off the mat. And then as you come down here, we'll take a supported bridge pose. So feet flat. You can put the block at whichever height works for you. As you raise your hips, can be lowest level, okay, if that feels appropriate, or it can be the medium level, if you feel like you can go a little higher, or it can be the high side. So you choose based on what it feels like in your body. Remember, we're just staying restorative and gentle. It's not about pushing too far here. Ground through your feet and bring your arms by your sides. Lift your chin gently away from your chest and tuck your shoulders underneath your back. Now again, here you feel that gentle stretch in the front of the body, particularly the belly area. So breathe again into your belly. A soft and easy breath. can have the eyes softly open or closed, whatever feels most relaxing. Now we're going to slowly take the right leg and stretch it straight up in the air, and then bring the left leg up to meet the right. So gently squeeze the legs towards each other, keeping the legs vertical, directly over your hips, directly over the block. Take 5 soft breaths here. It's so restorative to do inversions, right, where we go upside down. So this is just a very gentle, modified inversion, or a modified version of shoulder stand. Now slowly bend the knees, place one foot down at a time, and lift your hips. Take the block away and come on down. So we're going to set ourselves up for a relaxing Shavasana now. And you'll need your blanket for your head and your bolster under your thighs. So you might use, again, your rolled up blanket if you don't have a bolster. And then take your blanket there. Lay down onto your back. Put the bolster or blanket underneath your knee so it feels really supportive here. Turn the palms of your hands up. And gently close your eyes. Last few minutes to relax and restore the body and the mind. Feeling the natural flow of your breath in and out. And you're just the observer. You're just watching, observing the breath as it moves through you. Observing your body as it relaxes more and more deeply into the mat. And then start to wiggle your fingers and toes gently. Bend the knees and draw them into your chest. Again, do a little circular motion on your sacrum. Roll to your right side and gently come on up to sit. You can sit on your blanket here or your bolster or something. that allows you to sit upright. I'm going to sit on my blanket. If we sit just directly on the floor, often it causes our spine to round. So when you sit up on something just right on the edge of the blanket or the bolster, it tilts the pelvis forward and then allows the spine to lift. So once you've got yourself set, close your eyes again. Allow your body to remain still and just begin to observe the internal effects of this just very simple practice. How it can shift you into a different space within yourself, more calm and quiet. It's a perfect practice to do right before bed or any time during the day that you just need a moment to restore yourself. Softly allow your eyes to open. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. It's always a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know how your practice is going. Ask me any questions, anything you want, any feedback or help or advice with. I will look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Namaste.